All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Justin Clark here. Going to take a look at these crazy crypto markets. And for those who don't know me, I am one of the co-founders of iCoinPro and creator of the micro profit system for day trading crypto, although we should rename it the mega profit system these days. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen in a second here, and we're going to take a look at a chart. But as you come on, if you want to let me know who you are and where you're tuning in from, I'd be more than happy to welcome you and say hello. And then also, hey, Dean, we were just chatting. Yep, got that guy banned out of our group. Thanks, dude. Anyway, spammers, man, crazy. If you want market analysis like this pretty much on the daily, you can follow me on Facebook or x.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right. Yeah, thank you. All right. So I am going to share my screen here, and we'll check out what's going on with Bitcoin and the crypto markets. And the reason why we keep such a close eye on Bitcoin is because it's a big bully. So whatever happens with Bitcoin pretty much happens with the rest of the market. So as you can tell, Bitcoin's going down. So a lot of the altcoins are going down. Some of them are going up, but by and large, it's a bully. Whatever Bitcoin does, the altcoins are going to do, and they're going to do it in an exaggerated fashion, right? Like Bitcoin drops 3%, the altcoins implode 10%, 15%. So with that said, for those who are members of iCoinPro, if you want to learn how to use the chart setup we're going to look at, it's called the MA Momentum chart setup, stands for Moving Average Momentum. You can go down, go to your training page, and then click on Micro Profit System Part 3 and hit go. And that'll take you down. You can click on MA Momentum, stands for Moving Average Momentum, and do the training here. It'll take you about 40 minutes. You can kind of take a detour in your 1-week course and do this at any point. All right, let's get into the chart because we got lots to do and there's more trading looking like it's setting up. So I got to get back to these markets. If you are in the iCoinPro trading portal, which what you're looking at is our custom software. We built this from the ground up to trade our strategy, and it is absolutely amazing. So we're going to go in here and click on this little arrow and then click Load Chart Layout and go to MA Momentum. And that will give us the chart we want to look at here. And we use this chart not for our day-to-day trading, but for really looking at the overall bigger picture of what's going on with an asset, in this case, crypto, Bitcoin, and really the whole crypto markets, because as Bitcoin goes, so do the rest of the market. So a couple things here. These red things and green things are called candles. They show what's happening with the price action. We are looking at 1 day, 1D candles. So that means every candle is going to show an entire day's worth of trading. These lines here, this purple, maroon, yellow, etc., these are called moving averages. And they give us an idea of where key resistance or support is. And the reason we use these is because other traders use these to determine the moves that they're going to make. Okay. This shaded area is called a Bollinger Band. We're not going to get into all of this, exactly how they're calculated, but we will get into how to use them. So with that said, when Bitcoin is trading, or any asset is trading above all of these moving averages, in particular trading above this light purple one, that means that we're potentially in a bullish market and almost definitely not in a bearish market. But guess what? On the flip side, when we start trading below all of these moving averages, right, and in particular get stuck below this light purple moving average, that means that we are potentially in a bearish market and almost definitely not in a bullish market. And it's going to take a while till we process out all those sellers and that fear to return back to a more bullish scenario. So where are we right now? Potentially turning bearish. Let's just be honest. So that's where we at. Whether you like it or not, that's the facts, Jack. So we just lost, 90K, which was a key level. We lost the moving average here, this yellow one, which was the smooth moving average 100. We attempted to climb back over it quickly after bouncing off of the MA 200, and this is the smooth moving average 150, which is down below. So, we bounced off of here, tried to get it back above this. We are not. And we just lost 85K, which was kind of the level. We need to start trading above 86K, really, and staying up there to potentially build back up to maybe start moving back up. But right now, not looking awesome. It's just not looking awesome. So, but here are the key levels. We got to hold on to 80K for sure. Keep trading above that to potentially build up some momentum to maybe try to go back up, see if we can do it. One big difference here, we've got 1, 2, 3 days of negative trading. When we were over here, when we got 2 days, we got a green one and a bounce. Here we did have 1, 2, 3, but boy, this third day was bought right back up and in range. This, we got a bunch of negative days. Let's see. But we're trading outside of the Bollinger Band, guys. This is really, really different. So when you're outside of this Bollinger Band, that can indicate, and it's opening, can indicate that we're starting a trend, which can go down in like waves a lot of times. So this isn't looking great. I'm not going to lie. It's not looking good. But hey, anything can happen, right? So let's just look at today and the key levels. 80K is key. 86, 87K, we got to reclaim this yellow moving average is the level above. Okay, and of course 90, getting above that. If we were to like whipsaw back up and go over 90, the market might get freaked out and the buyers really start to show up. But if we can't do that and we're kind of just lamely sitting down here trading sideways or moving down again, painting another red candle, that would be really not good. That would be even further confirmation for the people who sold that we could be turning the tides here. We are trading below a lot of these moving averages, but we still have some support here. The last line of support right now is about 78,000. So if we lose 78,000, then really it could get sketchy and the market could search for a bit to try to find a bottom area to build, some base that it can go back up from. So that's where we're at. But today, 80 and 86, I'm going to say, are the key levels. Yeah, 86,000. We got to stay above 80 and reclaim 86 and start trading above that. All right. Longs and shorts. Longs are people betting Bitcoin's going up. Shorts are people betting Bitcoin's going down. Longs make money when it goes up. Shorts make money when it goes down. And usually everybody's using leverage in these. So that means that they're borrowing money to exaggerate their gains and losses. Wow. Nice job, Dean. 4% today. Yep, exactly. Please see the disclaimer on anything we're sharing. No investment advice here. Dean knows how to trade with the system, but that is just awesome. Great job today. All right. So with that said, we're at 68% long again. If this goes back over 70% and this price just keeps slipping lower and lower and people keep longing and longing, the longs keep taking the bait, we could get another leg down. And at some point, unless, until these ease off and get back to 50, 60%, and even out a bit, we are really, continuing to run that risk of what's called a long squeeze if we get back over 70%. And that means that we're going to get a more dramatic drop in price as all these people betting Bitcoin's going up get liquidated in mass and the price drops more dramatically. So we're not as concerned about that until we're over 70%, but that can happen pretty quickly in setups like this, especially with this momentum building up. So we got to keep an eye on that. That shoots back up over 70. Please, please, please be cautious. And if you're in a trade and it just starts to dump, right? And I'm talking to iCoinPro members, and the bottom falls out, realize that we're probably getting a long squeeze. So you got to be very slow to ladder buy and patient, even spacing out 5-10% on your ladder buys. All right. Last thing we're going to just take a look at here is what's hot and what's not through trade. So the coins currently, they look like they're pretty good to trade. IOTX might be good. I'm just not liking the volume. It's got pretty low volume. I think it was pretty low overall. Yeah, so it's been way higher. So everybody's probably thinking 49 cents, and we're sitting at, they're thinking like, this is my 10x coin, 46 cents. It's going 10x back to 49. We're alt season. Maybe we will. I don't know. But for right now, I mean, small positions. It's moving well, 33%. So small positions, space out your ladder buying pretty seriously if you trade that. Kaido is the one I'm liking. Where it looks like we're finishing kind of this dip sequence, maybe start a new one, and then it'll be really good to trade on the next couple dip sequences, I believe, with the system, of course, following everything. B3 is one I'm very interested in trading because this is low. We're low down, and we're maintaining some volume. Volume's not super awesome, but we're maintaining some volume, so that's pretty good. And then we've got IP. IP also, this could be another fun one to trade. We've already got a couple of dip sequences in here. So I'm going to say, if I pick them, I'm liking IP, then B3, and then Kaido. And Kaido, as it gets a little lower, retraces more. We'll get more certain. IOTX on big moves and with small positions. But as far as my top three, that I feel like I know where they are. I mean, B3 because it's low, IP, and then Kaido are probably the three. All right, everybody. That's all I've got. If you want to learn how to trade these crazy crypto markets, just do our free boot camp. It takes about 40 minutes. You can do it right after this presentation. Get back with whoever introduced you to iCoinPro or shared this video with you. And if you would like to get market analysis like this pretty much on the daily, follow me on Facebook or x.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. And speaking of our channels, we just did our first the Crypto Edge podcast. So check my channel for that. It was an hour and a half of just awesome information, jam-packed, stuff to give you an edge in crypto. So make sure you get that podcast and watch it as soon as you can. All right, everybody, take care. Have a wonderful day, and let's see what happens here today in these crazy markets. Bitcoin keeps slipping. We could be having some serious trouble here in the next couple weeks. All right, bye-bye, everybody.